Hello, my name is Jasenia Amara, and I'm here to describe the 5 categories of Rogers diffusion of innovation chart. So there are 5 categories, and these 5 categories are the innovators, the early adapters, the early majority, the late majority, and the laggards. Each category has its own description, and we're going to go over that. Okay, so the innovators are usually those individuals who are willing to take risk, they're first in line, and in most cases are the ones that create the new technology. Then it follows the early adapters. The early adapters can be referred as the individuals who follow the innovators, who try them, the new technology. And it can also refer to schools, businesses, and even countries. Then it follows the early majority. The early majority are individuals that are slightly, it takes slightly longer for them to get adjusted into the new technology or innovation. Then it follows the late majorities. The late majorities are those average participants that in the beginning they're like very hesitant to go into the new technology or the new innovation, and they eventually give in and they start using it, and it's become part of their life. Then there are the laggards. The laggards are the people that are set in their traditions and they refuse to go with the new technology and adopt anything that's new. All right, so with that being said, I'm going to describe in my personal life who are those individuals that fall into those categories. So for the first one, the innovator, I'm going to say my 17-year-old son. He is an innovator. He's actually a creator. Right now, for the past, I'm going to say about 5 years, he's been creating this anti-theft purse and wallet and briefcase. And he's got it all figured out. He tells me all about it. I really don't know much how he's making it happen. I know he's contacted a few companies to get the materials and just putting everything together and making it happen. So he's an innovator. For the early adapters, there's me, my husband, I'm going to say my mom, and her husband, because we are always, due to our lifestyle, we have to constantly be accepting and adapting to new technology. For the early majority, I'm going to say there is my husband's aunt. She's not open to new technology, but because of her kids, bugging her and bothering her, hey mom, you need to get this and you need to get that, and so we can communicate, because we're so distant with it from each other, and for you to be able to see my kids, your grandkids, and just to stay in contact, she will eventually start using it. However, her kids get her the new technology. This is not something that she goes and buys. This is something that her kids have already taken care of themselves. They try it, they spend the money, and then once the new technology comes down on price, then they go and buy it for her. Usually that's how it works. For the late majorities, it's my mother-in-law. My mother-in-law, she's wanted to stay where she's at. She's comfortable. She doesn't want nothing new. She doesn't want to learn anything new. So she sticks with whatever she's got. However, you know, with time and a lot of talking to her, she gives in, but it takes a very good while. And lastly, in the laggard category, I've placed my husband's grandmother. She is stuck to her traditions. She will not use cell phones. She will not use anything else. She's got a home phone. If you want to call her, if you want to contact her, you need to call her at home, nothing else. She also watches television. She doesn't believe in cable or satellite dish or anything like that. So what she does is like the antenna, and she watches the local news and the black and white Western movies every day of her life. Every time we go visit her, that's all she's watching. That's all she's got on her TV. You get lucky to put anything else, and that is us bringing our computer and our HDMI cable and connecting everything else, in order for us to be able to watch anything update. And she's, you know, she goes to sleep early, so it allows us to kind of like get together and watch a movie together. But yeah, those are my 5 people that I, you know, average. I categorized them, and I've given you the reasons why. However, if I was to change my category to a new category, I would say I would change my category to laggards. Just because, listen, life is so short, and we're living in a very fast pace that when you say nowadays, you know, you have to enjoy the moment. You have to enjoy every moment of your life. You have to, you know, have the best out of your life. What is that? What does that mean? Does it mean that we have every second to live to our fullest? However, it's gone really fast because technology is taking over our lives, and every second there's something new. Every second there's something new to learn, and when you're finishing learning something, there's something new, and you have to keep updated, especially when you own a business. And is that something that, you know, we can call enjoy our life? So this is why I would go back to laggards. I would categorize myself into laggards if I could, but I can't because I have kids. They are up in the game constantly, so I have to watch what they're watching, what they're doing. I have a baby on the way, so I'm very scared because I don't know, you know, in the following years how everything's going to be as fast as it's growing, how everything's going to be for her. And my husband and I talk all the time. It's like, oh my gosh, you know, where we're going to place her, because my kids started having cell phones at 10, 11, 12 years old. Nowadays we see kids, like little kids 2 and 3 years old with a cell phone in their hands, or an iPad. That is scary. I don't want to do that personally. My husband is more on the side of, yeah, you know, we need to give her an iPad because she needs to learn, especially this ABC mouse app, I think, on an iPad. he thinks is a great thing. Is the greatest thing for kids to learn. I still need to do my research on stuff like that, but I'm really skeptical. And like I said, I would place myself in laggards, and that is why. Well, thank you, and I'll see you next time.